everyone, welcome. I'm Mary from therosehomestead.com, and today I'm going to show you how I make whole wheat sourdough English muffins. So yesterday evening, I think it was around 7:30, in a large mixing bowl, I put 1 cup of milk, half a cup of sourdough starter, a tablespoon of honey, and 3 cups of freshly milled flour. I mixed it really well and covered it tightly with plastic wrap to let it ferment overnight. This morning it was fermented beautifully, very bubbly, very nice rise. And so we're going to take that dough and move on to the next step of adding the salt and the baking soda. Here's our dough after fermenting all night long. It got really bubbly and very well fermented. So I have in this little cup or bowl 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I mixed it all together, made sure there were no more lumps, and I'm just going to sprinkle it evenly over top of the dough. Alright, so I like to take a spatula and just turn the dough over top of itself over and over and over again until the salt and the baking soda are well incorporated. It'll take about at least 20 to 25 turns. Okay, now I'm going to put the dough on my table. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this in half, and then I'm going to cut them in half again. We're going for 8 English muffins out of this. I just like to start pulling the dough in to itself several times and try to smooth the top out, and then roll it against the table. And then I have a little baking sheet with some parchment paper over here to put these on. So here's all the English muffins. I'm going to cover these with some plastic wrap and let them do a second rise for 30 minutes to an hour. So these English muffins have been rising for 30 minutes. I preheated my oven to 325 degrees with a 12-inch cast iron skillet inside so it could preheat really well. So what I'm going to do is get that out, sprinkle some cornmeal on the bottom, and put the English muffins in there and get them in the oven. Alright, to bake your English muffins, you're going to want to put them on the preheated cast iron skillet, put them in the oven for 4 minutes, take them out, flip them, bake them for 4 more minutes, and then we're going to transfer them to a baking sheet to finish the cooking process. And we'll put them in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. I do about 15. And every 5 minutes, you want to flip them again because you want an even baking with that. And then that's it, and they'll be done. I can't wait to show you what they look like on the inside. So good. There is going to be a link for a printable recipe in the description box below. So if you want to make these, you can just print that off and go buy the recipe. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy videos on cooking from scratch, gardening, food preservation, and homesteading, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate that. And we will see you on the next video.